Hello everyone. Today's topic is the endocrine system. The endocrine system consists of various glands. The endocrine glands such as means the glands uh, which consist of which does not consist ducts. In human body there are mainly two types of glands are present: exocrine glands and endocrine glands. The exocrine glands in which the duct is present, and in endocrine gland the duct is absent, which it means the hormones which are secreted or synthesized from the endocrine glands are directly enter into the bloodstream, but in exocrine glands the synthesized hormones firstly goes to the duct, and after they are goes to the bloodstream. The endocrine as well as exocrine glands is the pancreas, which act as a exocrine as well as endocrine gland. The endocrine glands include pituitary glands, thymus gland, thyroid gland, adrenal gland, pineal gland. These are all the endocrine glands in which the duct is absent or release the hormones direct into the bloodstream. The hypothalamus is the main gland which control all the endocrine glands. First one is the major endocrine gland is the pituitary gland. Pituitary gland regulates all the other glands and regulate its function. But hypothalamus is the master of pituitary gland, and pituitary is the master gland of other glands. The pituitary glands consist of anterior lobe and pituitary lobe. Anterior lobe releases seven hormones, and pituitary lobe releases two hormones. Posterior posterior lobe releases oxytocin and antidiuretic hormone, which helps in the for which antidiuretic hormone helps in the reabsorption of the um, reabsorption of the various components which are filter the blood from the kidney, and decreases the volume of the urine. And oxytocin helps in the pregnant woman for the production of milk, and at the time of at the time of delivery of the pregnant of the new child. This is the main function of oxytocin and antidiuretic hormone. The anterior lobe of pituitary releases growth hormone, thyroid stimulating hormone, adrenocorticotropic hormone, follicle stimulating hormone, luteinizing hormone, or gonadotropic hormones, gonadotropic stimulating hormone. The growth hormone is responsible for the growth of the human body. The excessive production of growth hormone is called as gigantism, or the low level of the growth hormone is called as dwarfism. Adrenocorticotropic stimulating hormone. Adrenocorticotropic hormone. ACTH is responsible for the uh, stimulation of adrenal glands, which releases the uh, corticosteroids hormone, which is responsible for the human body. Next one is luteinizing hormone. Luteinizing hormone is responsible for the production or secretion of milk from the pregnant from the mother, which is breast. Luteinizing hormone is responsible for the secretion or production of milk in the woman. Next one is follicle stimulating hormone. Follicle stimulating hormone is uh, responsible for the pregnant woman. Next one is gonadotropic hormones. Gonadotropic hormones is responsible for the production of estrogen and androgens and progesterone, which is responsible for the second. Androgen is responsible for the secondary development of secondary characters in the male, and the progesterone and estrogen is responsible for the progesterone is responsible for the uh, synthesize the inner layer of the uterus, and androgen is responsible for the uh, development of secondary characters in the female. Next one is pineal glands. Pineal glands releases the melatonin hormone, which which is responsible for the which is responsible for monitoring the sleep cycle. Melatonin is when the light which is fall on the eyes, then the melatonin synthesis is decreases and the sleeping is not occur. But at the dark time, melatonin is synthesized in a high quantity, and the sleep cycle is maintained. Next one is thyroid gland. Thyroid gland synthesize the T3, T4, and calcitonin, which is due to thyroid gland, the calcium level in the blood is high, and the regulation of calcium in the bloodstream is regulated by parathyroid gland, which is present backside of the thyroid gland. Next one is thymus gland. Thymus gland present thyroid gland synthesize the thyroid hormone, which is responsible for the synthesis of T cells, which enhances or boosts the immunity. The thymus gland in aged person is destroyed due to the immunity power of the aging persons will be reduced. Next one is adrenal gland. Adrenal gland synthesize corticosteroid hormones such as mineral corticoids, which is synthesized from the cortex region of the adrenal gland, or cortisol, which are synthesized from the inner layer of the adrenal gland. Next one is next one is testes and ovaries. These hormones releases the these hormones responsible for the formation of zygote in testes is responsible for the formation of androgens, which develop the secondary characters in the male, and ovaries are responsible for the production of uh, production of estrogen and progesterone. Progesterone helps when the menstrual cycle is occurs and bleeding is occurs. Then the progesterone helps in the formation of the new endometrium layer in the uterus, and progesterone protects the endometrium, protect the uterus from the acidic environment, and synthesize the new layer of the endometrium. These chemicals are hormones which are responsible. A thyroid gland uh, in the level of thyroid hormones increases. The disease is called as Cushing disease, or the failure of the formation of antidiuretic hormone, failure of the adrenal glands or kidneys, the synthesis of the RBCs are decreased, and the anemia or other or other blood related problems occur due to the mm, low level of the erythropoietin hormone. Next one is uh, oxytocin. Commonly, oxytocin is responsible for the contraction of uterus and the child contraction and the childbirth is occur, or melatonin is responsible for the cell cycle. Melatonin is responsible for the sleep cycle. Thank you.